So let's move from Belgium to Czechia. And we have now with us the national contact point for maize-koroska reactions in the country from the Technology Center Prague, Sylvie Petrovska. Please, the floor is yours.
So thank you for inviting me to talk about Czechia. Please, next slide. I have to say that I'm not representing a host institution, but I'm kind of coming to talk about the whole country. I'm coming from National Information Center for European Research. So we are a team of national contact points, and we try to increase the Czech participation in Horizon Europe and also help, researchers who want to come to do their research in Czechia. So we offer trainings, individual consultation, we publish helpful documents. We also publish analysis. I mean, you can imagine. Please, next slide. Yes, thank you. So to kind of attract you to the Czechia, we are kind of smaller country in the heart of Europe. We are one of the newer members of the European Union. We joined in 2004. Our capital is Prague, which is world renowned for its beauty, but the whole country is beautiful. It has a rich history. There are many historical sites, beautiful nature. We have really developed transport infrastructure. So when you are visiting Czechia, you can really get most of it and visit many places. We are also one of the most safe and stable countries in the world, and we have very welcoming and I think develop expat culture. Please, next slide. So something about research and science in Czechia. The science and the research utmost priority for Czechia is demonstrated by our innovation strategy, which kind of puts the research at utmost priority for the country. We are internationally renowned in areas like Egyptology, or we are one of the global leaders of nanotechnology, especially in nanofibers, also in biotechnologies. There are some examples of concrete current projects, which are like nanotechnological coatings to improve air quality. Our scientists from Technical University developed a device to systematically to effective drainage of water from desert air. There's a company that did capacitors for Mars rovers. We have research infrastructure that operates one of the most powerful lasers in the world. And also there's recently really put big push to make Prague a local super hub for artificial intelligence, which is a very popular topic today. So the AI is also very trendy in Czechia and in Czech research. Please, next slide. So when you're looking at Czech higher institutions, who you would kind of look for your host institutions, we are getting more and more popular for international students and researchers. As you can see, in 2023, we have over 300,000 students and over 50,000 students were international. We have 26 public higher education institutions. The biggest one is Charles University, which has 17 faculties that is located in Prague. The second biggest one is Masaryk University with 10 faculties located in Brno, which is the second biggest city. We have also 2 state higher education institutions and 28 private. The Czech universities and higher education institutions have been actively involved in Horizon Europe as well as international cooperation. They do have departments that they help with the preparation of MSA proposal. They welcome the MSCA postdoctoral fellows, and I also think I can say we have a good cooperation with the research department and NCPs. So we also join together to really give you the best support. Please, next slide. So I included a map, kind of like an overview of the Czech university, because there are many. So then when you have the presentation, you can kind of look and also what are kind of like their main target. Please, next slide. We also have the Czech Academy of Sciences, which is a complex of 54 public research institutions. Its primary mission is to conduct basic research in a broad spectrum of the natural, technical, and social sciences and the humanities. So there are over 1911 employees. There are, as you can see, institutes in mathematics, physics, and earth sciences, life and chemical sciences, humanities, and social sciences. The Czech Academy also has a long history of participating in Horizon Europe, and all the institutes welcome the MSCA fellows. There are 54, so I included the whole list, but there's also like the whole broad spectrum of research and all the sciences. Please, next slide. In our country, we also have 9 European centers of excellence. They focus mainly on international collaboration and contribution to applied results. We have around 40 regional research centers. They aim to strengthen the competitiveness of the respective regions, so they are also more oriented towards the practical sphere. We have quite developed large research infrastructures landscape. We have over 40 of them in all the, let's say, thematic domains: energy, environment, health and food, physics and engineering, social and humanities, or infrastructures. As I said, like the biggest laser is kind of one of them. So there are many possibilities to visit or access facilities of world quality in Czechia for your research. Please, next slide. So as much as there are like a quality research, quality institutions, we are not the best at promotion, we are, the Czechs, we are a little bit more reserved. So of course, if you try to find your host institution in Czechia, the best option for you is to contact your potential supervisor directly. I believe that is the best option if you're looking everywhere, right? Because you know the best who you wish to be your supervisor. You could also contact the research office of the potential host institution, as they are used to help you and navigate you through all the institutional details and maybe find you the department to look at, or even recommend a concrete supervisor. You can explore the institution list of the supervisor and topics who are eager to support your fellowship applications. I included a Charlotte University list because I know that they have one and they update it every year. The major Czech institutions also, they publish on Eraxis portal. They are active at MSCA matchmaking platform. And I included a link to the webinar of potential hosts in Czechia. It's 2 years old, but I don't think that's not some significant changes. There are 5 main institutions presented, their support system. It was the Charles University, Pátsky University, and Masaryk University. These are the 3 biggest universities in Czech Republic, and also the 2 institutes of the Czech Academy of Sciences and the Institute of Physics and the Institute of Organic Chemistry and Biochemistry. So as I say, Czechs are very helpful, want to help you, but you would kind of have to do the first step. Please, next slide. But if you want to go to the Czech Republic, there are like a few, I don't know if advantages, but chances that I would like to mention that Czechia is one of the widening countries. So in the case that you will not be selected for funding, but you still have a high quality proposal, you can apply for ERA fellowship, which is kind of aimed at widening countries. That means that you would have to do nothing additional. You would just, when you apply for MSc postdoctoral fellowship, you will kind of take the box that you want to be available for ERA fellowship. There's automatic resubmission. And if unfortunately it happens, because we know that it's highly competitive, that you will not be selected for funding, but you still have the quality, you have over 70%, then you can get to ERA fellowships. which is inviting countries. So that is, one opportunity that kind of broadens the spectrum if you want to have a host institution in Czechia. Next slide, please. We also have a national support scheme, alternative funding, which is funded through European structural and investment funds with the operational program John Amos Comenius. And that is also if in that case that you have a high quality proposal, but unfortunately you won't get be selected to get the funding, you can apply for national funding schemes. There's a little bit condition that the researcher has to be an employee of the applicant beneficiary in MSCA fellowship CZ call for the entire duration of the mobility. But this is also another chance if you want to come to Czechia or want to depart and you get your results to apply for the national funding scheme. So it gives you another opportunity to conduct your research and do your project. As you can see, the next starting day will be after the results of the next MSCA call. Please, next slide. And now a few words about our support for applicants. So we as contact points, next week we have a workshop, how to write a competitive proposal for the MSc Postdoctoral Fellowship 2025 call. It's an online format. It consists of information session, but also on training session because we aim to really transfer some practical knowledge. We have MSCA PF fellow, we have evaluator. So we really want to give you like the practical tricks and tips how to tackle all these requirements, and there are many in the proposal. We also have many e-learning videos. We have a national portal that there are a lot of information published regarding MSCA scheme. We offer individual consultation, and we do offer pre-screening of your proposal. You have to send us the proposal at least 3 weeks before the call deadline. And of course, we are not going to review your science, question the methodology, etc. But I still think it's a valuable service to offer because we can really show like maybe something is not addressed enough, maybe something is missing in this section, something can be transferred, something should be explained better. Last year we did pre-screening for between 40 and 50 proposals. So I highly recommend if you are planning to go to Czechia to use this service. We also cooperate with MSCA fellows and evaluators, and yes, we are here for you too if you have any questions regarding MSCA PF in Czechia. We are here for you to answer. Next slide, please. Here I just included a few useful links for you about Czechia, research in Czechia, and MSCA opportunities, so you can really look through. And then I think it's all from me. I would like to invite you and recommend you to choose Czechia as your host country, and I'm sure that there are many quality research institutions that would be suitable for you. So thank you.
Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you very much for your presentation and also for this overview of the different services provided by the national contact points.